Dallas Fan Expo is this weekend at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in Dallas, Texas. It is one of the premier comic cons across the nation and has grown significantly over the years, from a humble place for comic book fans to get their books signed by their favorite artists, to major celebrity guests, cosplay by numerous fans, photo ops, panels with Q&A sessions with some of the entertainment industry's leading professionals. Andrew Moyes is the VP and show director for Dallas Fan Expo, and he joins us now to tell us a little bit about the rise of Dallas Comic Con and what this year has in store. Andrew, welcome to the program.
Thanks, guys. I'm delighted to be with you, and we're very excited to be back at the Dallas Convention Center this weekend for what is truly going to be one of the most exciting installments of the Fan Expo Dallas that we've delivered to the city to date. Really, Fan Expo Dallas is about the community coming together and celebrating all things pop culture. What we love about the people that come to our events, or should I say the fans that come to our events, is that they're multi-genre fans. So you have people that love anime, you have people that love sci-fi or comics or gaming or horror. And it's this fantastic sort of melting pot where everyone just celebrates all things pop culture and really has a great weekend together. As you said, this weekend, probably the best place to start is with our guests. It truly is an incredible lineup. With everyone from Mark Hamill to John Barrowman to Tim Curry to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Norman Reedus. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing this year. I was going to ask you about that. This is a huge year for you guys, and this is I believe Adam West and Burt Ward. This is their last con with you guys.
Yeah, so they are sort of rounding out their convention appearances. So this will be their last appearance here at the show, which is, always bittersweet, but also, an important opportunity to come and meet them for that one final time.
For sure. So can you tell us a little bit about the history of the Fan Expo in Dallas and kind of how it got to where it is today?
Yeah, of course. So originally, the original promoter, Ben Stevens, built the shows here, and he is obviously very passionate about the space, very passionate about pop culture and the convention space, and we worked with him and took it over about three years ago now, and it was always our hope to build a convention, to really become the city's convention, and I think every installment that we deliver is about getting closer and closer to that goal, bringing the biggest and the best of everything in pop culture to the city.
All right. Well, I was going to share a little experience myself. Last year, I went to the Fan Expo. Carrie Fisher, of course, was at that event, did a Q&A. Her loss is certainly felt across fandom and beyond. Mark Hamill this year. We got Luke Skywalker coming this year, and this is a big year for him. Any predictions about some of the things he might be talking about? I know he has a panel, I believe, or a couple of things. First off, he's the voice of the Joker also, so you've got Luke Skywalker Joker. He's going to have basically a Q&A session, correct?
Yeah, so he's doing a spot with Kevin Conroy, sort of on the Killing Joke package is what we're calling it. And look, that's really the great thing about the show that we produce. You never quite know what is going to be said. You never quite know what's going to be shared or what behind-the-scenes anecdote you're going to hear. So that's why truly you just have to be in the space to be part of that electric moment where these celebrities share a bit of that sort of inside information, and you come away really feeling closer to the work that they do, closer to how passionate they are about building these characters that we all know and love so well.
I know that Stan, in the comic book side of things, of course, I'm a huge comic book fan. That's how I got started. It started out as a bunch of comic book artists. Of course, Stan Lee being one of the greatest creators of all time. Is this his last con with Dallas as well? Or
This is indeed his final Texas appearance, which again is truly bittersweet. And you're absolutely correct when you say that comics is the genesis of these sort of conventions. That is absolutely true. And as promoters, we're very passionate about that, and about staying true to where these conventions started. So we always do our very best to bring in the best possible comic creators. And again, this year is absolutely no exception. I mean, obviously, with Stan Lee's final appearance here in Dallas. It's a huge opportunity. He is so incredible with the fans, and everyone gets a great experience with him. We have some exciting options for people to. We have a breakfast with him, which I believe unfortunately is sold out, but there is an opportunity to spend a night at the movies with Stan.
Oh, wow.
He's introducing a viewing of Captain America, which, again, for us, it's all about providing those unique opportunities to see, for people to see these heroes in a different light. But if I can also share, of course, the fact that Jim Lee is coming on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we have a huge DC special event that's happening on Sunday as well with Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. I don't even know what's going to be announced at that panel, but I know DC is excited to be hosting that special event. So again, it's just these so many dimensions to what we put on here to make sure every fandom is addressed, and we're bringing the best for every fandom that we possibly can.
I know I've been going for several years now, and every experience has been unique and different and amazing. One of the big things I think that has also been a draw, especially, I guess, just within the last 5 years, more than before, has been the rise of cosplay and costumed fans coming to these things. Have you noticed that increase? Has that been one of the bigger draws?
Absolutely. I mean, cosplay really is becoming its own pillar within our events. We have the comics pillar, we have the sci-fi pillar, horror, gaming, anime, as I mentioned, and really cosplay is becoming a pillar within itself because people work for weeks, sometimes for months, on these extraordinary costumes. And some of our fans come with one different costume per day. And again, that ties back into the celebration that I was talking about. People put these hours and hours into honoring their heroes or their favorite characters and coming to the show to share that passion with the community. I do always like to mention, too, that it's not required to come to the show in costume. But,
yeah. I usually dress as comic book fan.
Yeah. My standard issue is show director outfit. But, I do like to always clarify that, we welcome everyone, whether it's in costume, out of costume. But another thing, speaking to cosplay, is that we have a number of professional cosplayers as well. Some certain cosplayers have now got an extraordinary following on social media and have become celebrities in their own right. So that is another area.
Jessica Nagari is definitely a huge one, and I know she's going to be there this year again. So that's excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how many fans are you anticipating for this weekend?
Generally, this show, we welcome around 50,000 fans to the show. But that being said, we're super excited about engaging people that perhaps haven't been to a convention before and were looking to come and experience the celebration. This certainly is one to come and try if you've never been before, because it truly is a huge year for Fan Expo Dallas here this year.
Well, what are some of the challenges maybe in dealing with such a volume of high numbers of people?
Well, I think, we pay very close attention and we work very close with our partners at the convention center. For us, it's all about just making sure everyone has a positive, comfortable experience. So, this is what we do. That is our job, to manage everyone's, entrance and exit to the building and make sure they get that moment with their hero. And honestly, that's what we do behind the scenes. So, even with, larger volumes, we're able to give everyone a really positive and comfortable experience.
And even though you said that breakfast with Stan Lee and some of the other special events may have already been sold out, as far as that goes, anybody wishing to go to this weekend, it's still an invitation, right?
100%. We have tickets that are still available online, and they will be available online at fanexpodallas.com throughout the weekend. We have tickets starting at $25 in advance for Friday, right up to a whole weekend pass, which will still be available. And then, of course, yes, you can come down and buy your tickets on site if you would rather to purchase when you arrive at the convention center.
Well, it sounds like a very, very exciting event. I'm jealous Dano is going to be in attendance. I'll just get to hear about it, but it sounds like it's going to be a great event this weekend.
Yeah, we're very excited, and I appreciate you having me on to chat about it and talk about we're very passionate about providing that ultimate experience for everyone, and we're truly looking forward to delivering it this weekend in Dallas.
Andrew Moyes is who we've been talking to. He's the show director for the Dallas Fan Expo. Andrew, can you give us a little information about yourself, maybe social media that you'd like to share with us?
If anyone wants to touch base with me, you can just email info@fanexpohq.com. And of course, any of our social media, the Fan Expo Dallas Facebook page is a fantastic spot to connect with the community as well. It's super active leading up to the event, and also we keep it active through the year as well, of course.
All right, Andrew, anything else you'd like to mention?
No, I think we covered everything, guys.
All right, appreciate you being with us today.
Great, thanks for having me. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
You could be the hope, even if you look like you're 12.